we're part of this group.
Also, we came in daylight to investigate. If we were going to come back and do something like that, we would want to present that information maybe from from outside as opposed to inside.
Guards, no.
Yeah, because we're not. Bad time.
I'm with you.
All right.
Perhaps the building might have a little fire later on tonight. So I think our plan is to tie up passed out dude here. Should probably verify that he's still alive. And then we're going to go back downstairs and clean house.
Okay.
He'll check is our dude breathing?
Who's gonna be checking?
Anybody got a good perception roll?
Oh yeah, this guy is just knocked out. He's alive and well for all you can tell, but
Hang him
he's
up, light gag, put him on his side. We don't want no Lord Hendricks happening here. I have.
Should we look around the room before we head down, or should we go take care of downstairs and then do our searching? I think we may not have a long time upstairs before we have company.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'll lead the way back downstairs.
so. I'll just put it up. Looking around the room, you don't see anything really special upstairs. You just see a silver dagger on.
Yeah, not doing an in-depth search or anything like that.
So you guys have been kind of gone for a few minutes. Mulder's out here in the killing floor, yelling at Drago. It's like, "Where's the help?" Drago's like, "They're passing meats to they're sending meats up to the front. I thought they were out helping you right now." Drago starts moving up forward and notices you guys are all there. He's like, "What are you guys doing?"
Well, since I'm in front, I'll walk through the door and ask them, kind of bluntly, because I lack tact, what's with the human meat, where are they getting it, and how did they season it?
Human meat? What in graces are you talking about? Pawns, Crawler! They come over here, they're like, "What do you want?" It's like, why is this guy talking about human meat?
I'm gonna whisper to Gal Ghoul, get them closer. Get them in a group.
Okay.
You
Maybe
know how
my
to
trusty lasso.
punch guys up or yell at them and make them do things?
Are you just gonna tell them to line up?
Mulder kind of starts moving up because he's not sure what you guys are up to.
Before we engage in that's the direction this is going to go, I want to ask diplomatically if they were unaware that of the contents of this meeting, like if this is something that's maybe news to them as well.
Of course not. What do we
How
look
could
like?
they not be aware that they were not taking meat from the animals right outside?
Well, I mean, who's to say, like, if chunks of flesh show up in here, I don't know, I mean, it could be that it's 50-50. It could be. I have no idea. I don't want to put a bunch of people who are innocent to death for no reason.
Well, Drago looks at you and he's just like, why do you? What do you think? Like, would we serve human meat to other people? That's That's not humane. That's no. It's not like we killed people or anything. Crawl's like, what? Dude, no.
Okay, then will you take us to your supplier?
That whole spiel again sounds really fishy. I just don't like these guys. I don't know.
Is somebody with a good sense motive check? Do you want to see if they're lying?
That'd probably be a good idea.
Give it a little.
They are lying out of their asses. Oh, Drago, he's not really known to spin, tails. You can tell that he's sort of starting to sweat. Mulder's looking a little irritated because Baldrago is opening his mouth, and that's not always a guarantee that things are going to go too well. Carl takes a step forward and is like, we're just trying to serve people premium cuts. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to I'll announce that they have the opportunity now to drop their weapons, or there will not be another opportunity. And then I take out the big stick.
I'm going to start casting sleep centered on Kerala with a 10-foot radius. It should hit Mulder.
Yeah, it hit Mulder and Barnes. Okay.
Can I try to tell them to drop their weapons a little more forcefully? I have a pretty good intimidate.
Go ahead.
Do you want initiative checks from us before we do all this?
I'm gonna let those two checks roll, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll start off with the intimidate, and then we'll do sleep. Just to kind of, I think that's probably the most fair.
I don't know, man. It's pretty easy to intimidate people when they're sleeping.
That's assuming they don't resist. That is a very good roll. Alright, let me see if... I'm not even sure I can beat this. Oh.
Well, you could always roll a natural 20.
Almost! Almost did! Wow, these rolls are amazing. And yes, I can roll and you can't see it if I wanted to. Okay. So Mulder and Kerala, they're not really moved by your threat. Parnes and Baldrago, they're a little nervous. They're kind of, reaching for their arms, and starts to kind of slowly put it down. And then, how does sleep? It's a DC on will, I think.
DC 15, yeah, will save.
Alright, let's see. So this is from Mulder. And this is...
Good night.
Krala. Okay, so those two just drop. Baldrago and Parnes sees this and they're like, what the hell just happened? They're just like... They are totally scared. They are just putting down their weapons. They're like sword, dagger. They're just throwing all these other things. They're like even throwing parts of their clothing on because they're just freaked out by what's going on. There's just like crazy stuff going on. they just get on their knees, put their hands overhead. They're like, whatever you do not do what you did to them or to us.
Book 'em, boys? I don't know.
Tie their asses up.
Yep.
So now all 4 of these men are tied up. And then Varric is tied up upstairs as well.
Okay, so, all right, we got a shit ton of tied up dudes. Somebody call the guards. Oh wait, we are the guards. Let's put them in a wagon and wagon their asses back.
Okay.
They keep livestock here. I'm sure that
There's a
they
wagon
have something
in
they
this
can put them in.
Yeah.
We're gonna strap them all to my cow. Fuck.
So, just to kind of get you guys started on the next section before we end for the night, I'm just going to guide you through this part. So you guys,
And we quickly search the premises and find all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Also,
the only thing you really find of value is the items that are on them, and then the silver dagger that was on the desk next to Varric. So if you want to go through the items on everyone as a whole, between the 4 guys down here, they had about, we'll say that each of you get 20 gold. You see 2 pieces, you get 2 pieces of chainmail, 2 of studded leather, 1 heavy steel shield, a short sword, a long sword, a light crossbow, and then we'll say a buckler and a hatchet. So those are items you find on
Can I
them.
grab the steel shield? I could probably make use of that at some point in time. Unless somebody would use it right now.
I think you're the only person actually in the group can utilize
I
a
can
shield of
make
that
that
size.
Or a kite!
I would probably just end up using it as a frying pan, so go for it.
It's
So,
a great use for a shield.
so you guys throw them
And then,
out on.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's cool. You guys throw them out on this little. God, I already forgot the word.
Wagon?
Wagon. Thank you. On this little wagon, and you take them through the back entryway. So you guys, Galgul, being as strong as she is pulling this thing with all of her might. You guys are kind of just pushing from the back just to make sure it kind of goes. Bushi and the Beast are just riding on top, making sure that these 5 people do not wake up.
Let the beast just kind of walk over their faces, just in case.
Well, that's just not right. So you guys are pulling the car, the wagon, and arrive to the Citadel. Cressida is not at the gates, but you see her aide right there, and he notices immediately what you guys have brought to him, and kind of he stays quiet and just motions you guys to bring them in, bring in, the 5 people that you have. You all help him place them into the jail cells, and then he escorts you up to Cressida's office. Cressida looks at all of you and is just extremely pleased with the job that you guys have done. She is... Oh god, where is it? One second. She passes you each